get this set made. Okay. Look at that, another one. And scent really don't matter when you're setting for bobcats because they really don't care either way. If we have a good chance of picking up mink as well, so the cubby set could work for mink because of their traveled area. But I'm really targeting bobcat, and that's what I hope to pick up. A gray fox would be nice too, or any fox, but I'd say we're more likely going to pick up bobcat because this is a bobcat. This isn't a dirt hole set or nothing. This is a cubby set I'm making. So it should be only targeting bobcat specifically, so hopefully we pick up a nice West Virginia bobcat. Got that wired good. This trail. Got this number 2 long spring here. I'm gonna set it right up in here. This thing bedded nice. I'm gonna have to put a lot of dirt back up in here. Hold on, let me get this lower. I want it kind of at level ground, so. Oh, stupid rocks. Big one, it looks like. Yeah, it's a big one. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, as far as it'll go, I guess. Okay, backfill this in, get some of this packed in here. Okay, we're gonna make sure we bed this trap nice and tight in the ground. If you don't want it wobble at all, that's why I'm using long springs. And they come out, and long springs don't freeze down like cool springs do. So if it freezes with this antifreeze in the bed, it should come out the ground pretty good. It should jump right up out of here with no problem. Make sure nothing wobbles. No, all solid. Put a pan cover on it. One. Just tear this one. Don't need an entire pan cover for this number 2. I got some. The pan covers are for number 2 coils spring, so, but we'll have to work with what we got, I guess. Using latex pan covers because they don't hold up like steel mesh does. Get some dirt. I want to get dirt from, you don't want to get dirt at the trap site because you'll be digging around it. And you don't want them checking out, you just want them checking your set out only. And the way we're going to set this up is because they're going to have to walk on this side. So, because we want to guide them, because we're going to have them bait up here, or hang the bait up here, because where the trap's so close to the tree, they won't get that close unless you make them get that close. So you have to force them in to get them that close to the tree. So you have to guide them heavily with rocks and hang the bait up high, so we have to get up in a standing position once I get the bait. Hopefully they're hungry enough for that. Got them in these rocks. Put some antifreeze on it, keep it from freezing down. Could use peat moss, is a lot better. That's what I got, so we'll use. We got some more dirt cover up that antifreeze. Once we're done with that, we're gonna get us some more wire for bait, hang the bait up. You only need one long piece. I'm gonna use muskrat leg as bait. And the reason is because it also has a great eye appeal as meat itself, because if you just use, I have experience in dirt holes where they don't see, sometimes they're not interested, it's because not beat their curiosity. So we're gonna try to pique their curiosity some to get them cats in. And we're gonna use a little bit of something else too. We're gonna use some other things as well. Here in West Virginia, you can have exposed baits. We're gonna cover this up a little bit to keep him up on a tree. We'll take these pine things. We're gonna take a pine thing and hang right above it right here. So that way they can only see it from the ground and it's not exposed bait here in West Virginia. And you got the tree covering up as well. So hopefully that's a good set. After we're gonna do this, we're gonna add some lure. And I'm gonna use a homemade lure, use a skunk essence and bacon grease. And then I'm gonna use some Meowch lure from Ted's Fur Shed. And I'm gonna use some gopher from Pingley's Professional Lures. Those 3 lures are killer on some bobcats. And once we get this limb above that bait, we're gonna lure it up and move on to the next one. And we're hoping to pick up some cats. Don't know if we will. It's a good location. I say it'll produce. I've had a good luck here before. So hopefully after a couple nights, or tomorrow night, we'll have a nice cat sitting here waiting for us. And that's kind of the plan. Let's be some rocks in here. But take some skunk base lure, homemade. This stuff is strong. Stronger than it should be, to be honest. But you know, you gotta get them in here, you gotta draw them in. It's long distance lure. You can buy some. You can buy some Hellfire, works just as good. I've had really good luck with Hellfire. Put that way up here high. Put a little stick down here with a little bit on it. I'm gonna add a little bit of, you don't want to get this on your hands like I just did. This stuff is not good to put on your hands. And don't handle, should be wearing gloves by the way, when you handle that kind of lure, because you don't want to get on your traps. And if you do end up catching like a fox or something, they'll dig up your traps. That's a good thing too. Put some of this gopher lure down here. Right on a tree, take some more. Up here about a bait on the muskrat's foot. And then we're gonna add a little bit of Meowch long distance call lure. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. And hope to pick up some bobcats. That's what makes this good location, is they can see this from a high spot, so they'll get interested in it. So put that stick up here. That'll be fun. We'll take some tinsel and hang in a tree. We can't use feathers or exposed animal parts here in West Virginia, so we got to work with what we got. Take a little bit of this, break it off, and hang it in a tree. A little bit below.